No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 low.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video on the channel today. I hope your guys' day is going great. It is a great day for me. It's Friday. I'm happy I'm out of school. Anyways, this is the story about the first time I got into a fight. It was back when I was in elementary school. I think I was in 3rd grade, and there's only a few people that will probably remember this. People, my family probably, and just a few people that I still kind of try and stay in contact with. But anyways, for the story, we was on the blacktop, and there's this game that we used to play, Foursquare. I don't know if it's that popular anymore between elementary school kids, but it's where you would draw a giant square, or there would be certain spots that would have been made for it by the school. But if you take some chalk, you can do it yourself, or on your driveway, it might be cut up into square blocks. But anyways, it only takes 4 blocks. You can also do it with 6. But we would have like one of those dodgeball type balls, not the fluffy ones that people use these days, but the real olden days dodgeballs. We take one of those, and you would bounce it back and forth, kind of like tennis, back and forth and all over the place. And there was like Jester or Prince, and then King, Queen, and whoever was king got to start out with the ball, got to shoot it at whoever he wanted to first, had like full control of the 4 squares. And so it was a quite competitive thing, and I was very competitive at the time. And there would be lines like all the way down to the thing. People would cut. People get so mad sometimes. It would be hot some days, and it's hard to keep your cool. And so one day, we were friends. The person who I got in a fight with, we were friends. I'll call him Peter. All right. So Peter and I, we're friends. We go to get in line. We hurry up, everybody always tried to be the first in line after lunch, I think. Or did we go, it was either after lunch or, no, it wasn't after lunch. We did lunch after, playground. So we would, after class, because we were in the same class, we'd run out trying to be the first ones to the, Foursquare thing, trying whoever could get king, right? So after that, like, we usually be probably like the second people in line. So one day, it was getting heated. Man. It was going forever. It was like bing bam boom bam bing bam bing bam bing, back and forth, and nobody would get ever knocked out. And Peter, man, he was an aggressive kid, man. So was I. So that's headbutting right there. And so, he would hit it with all his force. He would go like Goku on that boy, Super Saiyan, and like, and just imagine that, shooting that ball of thing out of his hands like that. And he would just try and hit it into like, the corner of the square. And then one time, man, I had got him out, and he got so mad. He was like, and I was like, dude, I got you out. And then he was like, no you didn't, when clearly the ball had bounced out. So like, he just wanted to lie about it, because he wanted to keep his spot. He was so close to my king spot, and I was in king for a very long time. I was good at Foursquare. People called me the king, man. Nobody could beat me. I'm the best. But Preston, man, he wanted my king spot. He was in the queen spot, man. We was right next to each other. He's like, come on, man. I was like, come on, man. You gotta go. And he wouldn't go. So I tried to touch him on the shoulder, try to get him out of there, because I was getting heated too. But I tried to direct him out, and he pushed me off, and then I pushed him back, and then I grabbed him by the arm, and then we started spinning each other around, and then I spin him to the ground, and then I kicked him in the chest. And that's when things got really bad. I have another friend. His name is I'll just say Joseph. And Joseph stepped in, man. He was getting mad too, even though we were all 3 friends. and we were getting heated at each other, and he tried to stop us, but we kept just going at it and wrestling on the ground. And then once we got back up, he pushed me down, and I just took him by the legs and took him from under his feet. He fell down, and then we were on top of each other and fighting and stuff. And a supervisor comes by, because, you know, everybody starts running. All the girls start running everywhere to go find a person to come help. And they see that we were fighting, and we got taken to the PBS room. And the PBS room is where you get bad, and you gotta write a thing that you'll never do it again. And there was certain sheets of how bad your act was. And yeah, and I was a good kid back then, man. Like, I was sensitive. I mean, I wasn't. Yeah, I was sensitive. I would, cry even though I was like in trouble. And third grader, crying, bawling his eyes out. I was worried about what my parents might do to me, like, ground me and stuff. And I was just scared. I thought that my dad would be really mad at me. I never got beaten, as my boy Hillville says. But I was just really, really, like, sad, and now that I look back at it, I'm laughing at it, and it was just really funny. So, once I got done, writing my thing, me and Preston are in the, not Preston, I said Peter is what I said, Peter, you understand that? I said Peter. Okay, so let's go on the story. Me and Peter are in the same room together, and we're just chilling in there. We just had to write our things. We were both angry, but in all, we weren't really that mad at each other. We were just mad at the situation, and we're just still friends. I mean, he moved away, and we never really talked. But we were still friends after that day. We still chilled out together, because how us little kids are. We mad at each other one second, and we go back to being best friends the next. So in the end, it was just a really intense situation for me at the time. But now I look back at it and I laugh at it. Yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and if this video can reach 2 likes, man, I will give away sex, man. Sex me, man. I'll give you a sex me, man. Just kidding.